Hey guys, welcome to your general reading for Pisces. This is going to be for your November 2025. We are going to take a look and see what messages we have for you from Spirit. Apply this to your own unique situations. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded is also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. And also, you guys, I am doing a live on Friday, November 7th. I'm doing one question reading for $20, okay? So all the details for that live is in the description box below. Hope you guys do join, and it will be a lot of fun, okay? So what messages do we have here for Pisces? Overall energies for Pisces. Overall energies for Pisces. What is surrounding Pisces for November 2025? For Pisces. Tell me about Pisces here. Tell me about Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? Oh, wow. With the Ace of Swords. Okay. Seems like you guys are having some sort of major breakthrough here, Pisces. Ten of Wands here. I feel like you guys are in this kind of like this protective energy right now. You guys are standing up, standing your ground. Kind of like drawing the line in the sand and kind of like reinforcing your boundaries at this time here. You know, having boundaries could be very healing, because when we don't have boundaries, you know, we're not really healing, okay? I just saw something really recently on Instagram about boundaries. I'm going to see if I could find it, because I feel like this really applies to what I am talking about here. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Oh, no. Is it opening? Signs that you're healing. You are setting boundaries even when it's hard. That's the first one that's showing up here. Okay, so I feel like you guys are definitely setting boundaries here. And if I mean, I already have it open, but maybe this might apply to this reading. You are showing up for yourself. You are choosing peace over drama. You're giving yourself grace through on tough days. You're proud of small progress. You're able to sit with uncomfortable emotions. You're letting go of what you can't control. You are more self-aware. You are no longer ignoring red flags. So I felt like you guys are in some sort of healing process here, or that you guys are going through some sort of awakening here. This may have taken some time, but it's happening. Okay, because, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is slow progress, slow, steady progress. And just keep in mind, out of all the knights in the tarot deck, the Knight of Pentacles is the only one that makes the finish line. Okay, so with the Two of Wands here, with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and I also feel like moving forward here, you have some big decisions to make here. Some of you guys are making some big future plans for yourself here based on what you're passionate about, what you're feeling that's good for you right now. And, you know, I do feel like there's positive changes that's coming into your life. Okay, seems like you guys are looking for it. Seems like you guys are making it happen. You guys are in this, you guys have taken on this sort of like this fiery energy right now, okay, with the King of Wands here. Tell me about what main message we have here for Pisces from Spirit. Ten of Wands. Seems like you guys are surrendering, letting go here, okay? Breaking free of some sort of emotional, mental prison that you guys could be in here right now. With the Eight of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys may be at odds with people right now. If the boundaries are not sitting well with people, it's not your problem, okay? It's theirs. Yeah, if they can't handle your boundaries, it has a lot to do with them instead of what it has to do with you. You know, if they're not respecting your boundaries and they're trying to get you to flip, they're trying to flip it on you, just keep in mind that these people don't respect you. They don't have a place in your circle, okay? So we have the Ten of Wands here, okay? I'm getting hungry. Eight of Swords. We also have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and also we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, okay? So what else do we have? What spiritual lessons do we have for Pisces? What spiritual lessons do we have for Pisces? Spiritual lessons for Pisces. Spiritual lessons for Pisces. Spiritual lessons for Pisces. Okay. So we have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here and the Sun card, Leo energy. We also have the Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, and also with the Page of Cups here. The spiritual lesson may not be for you, but this could be for somebody else. Sometimes an apology could go a long way. That's what I'm getting here. That could be a message for someone. That's for you. That could be somebody here. This is about not just who's right or wrong, but understanding both sides of the stories here, even though you're maybe at odds with somebody, okay? It's coming in place to understanding and apologizing for some sort of wrongdoing that you may have done to somebody, right? So it could be vice versa. You know, basically, you know, this is not about defending your actions, but this is about holding a safe space for someone when they're expressing hurt and pain, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Sun card, Leo energy. We also have the Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, and also the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, let's see what else we have. What else do we have here? Tell me about... Tell me about Pisces. Tell about guidance for Pisces for healing and growth for Pisces. Tell about Pisces for healing and growth. We have the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We also have the Two of Swords here. We have the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. We have the Page of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And also we have the Emperor here and the Five of Cups. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys could be dealing with some of you guys could be dealing with the divine counterpart. I feel like you guys may be dealing with a relationship where I feel like the communication is not so great, and I feel like things are getting lost in translation. So this kind of fits in about holding a safe container for each other to express your emotions and your thoughts freely without any sort of judgment, but coming to a place of understanding where you're putting yourself into the other person's shoes here, okay? And even though you may not agree with it, you need to be able to put yourself into other people's shoes and understand where the other person's coming from. The other person has to also do that for you, okay? And if this person feels like you wronged them, apologize. Even though you feel like it may not be something that you did that was wrong, but that's how that person feels. It's about acknowledging and recognizing what you know that person experienced with you, or vice versa, the other way around, okay? So that's a lesson in communication, in holding a safe space for each other. This is like kind of like basic communication 101, like when you're in therapy with you know, in couples therapy. That's what they teach you. That's what you learned. Even if you're in like a spiritual circle and stuff like that, this is also about, you know, sitting in circle with 20 other people and then holding a safe space holding a safe container for one person to speak about their experience, passing no judgment, and just kind of like, kind of like coming into a place of understanding of what that person's going through without any sort of judgment. So tell me about what's next for Pisces. What's next for Pisces? What's next for Pisces? We have the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Five of Wands. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. We also have the Two of Cups. Okay. This is regarding a romance. So I feel like there is a situation where I feel like your relationship may be on the rocks here, but there's guidance coming in for you, okay, when it comes to this, okay? This is about really being patient with each other here and not rushing or not over-talking other people. This is about, part of the communication is just not about talking about like, how you feel and what you think, but it's also about active listening too, okay? So tell me about what messages we have here for, what other messages do we have here for Pisces from Spirit? We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. We also have the Three of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. We have the King of Cups. And also we have the Ten of Swords, okay? I just feel like some of you are having a hard time with like confronting or having some sort of confrontation here. Sometimes confrontation is not about like, oh my God, like shit's about to hit the fan, but this is about an opportunity for resolution. Yeah, like I feel like somebody here doesn't really do that, you know, confrontation that well. It's not about fighting or arguing, but it's about finding resolution, okay? So Pisces, I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll speak to you guys in another read. Thanks, guys. Bye.